Please don't time me yet. Let me add a little explanation for the sake of our guests.
And let me give the time, 8 to 10 minutes.
Okay. Don't time me yet, okay? I'm fearless and bold enough. I have the courage to do my qualifying speech because I was inspired by Noor, who got her qualified speaker designation. That's the highest honor a district gives to Toastmasters. She presented her branding speech, and I was with her. I was timing her before the District 100 Speakers Bureau, I think 2 years ago. And she told me, you were the one who motivated me to do this. And when will you do yours? And I postponed and I postponed. And this is what I will deliver today. As John mentioned, is the last portion of that 20 to 45-minute speech that I will present before the Qualified Speakers Bureau, and I will be evaluated by about 15 to 20 distinguished Toastmasters who are all qualified speakers. As John mentioned, in July, I talked for 8 to 10 minutes here for the first two animals in the world leader, lion and elephants. In the first meeting in August, I talked about the third and the fourth letter of the word leader, ants and dog. Today, I'll talk about eagle and roadrunner. So this is the start of my speech. The last two letters in the word leader refer to eagle and roadrunner. I chose eagle not because my wife's name is Eagle. The last name of my wife is Aguila, which means eagle. What do you learn from eagles? Fellow leaders, what leadership tips do you learn from eagle? There are so many, but let me just mention 4. Keen vision. Second, fearlessness. Third, tenacity. Eagles are tenacious. And fourth, vitality. The eyes of an eagle are endowed by nature to have long-distance focus and clarity. An eagle can see a fellow eagle flying 50 miles away. That is how clear the vision of an eagle is. President Abe Lincoln was a leader who had a vision of freeing the slaves and saving this great nation of the United States of America. He guided this nation through its most devastating experience in the history of this country. Lincoln had the vision of a great president. How about you? What is your vision? As Toastmaster, as president, as officer of this club, what is your vision for yourself? Where do you see yourself 5, 10 years from now? An eagle is fearless. When there is a prey that's bigger than an eagle is never daunted by the size of its prey. An eagle can throw a goat off the cliff because the eagle can use the weight of its feather and its feet to throw the goat. Are you fearless? As I said, I fear no more. That's why I'm presenting this qualifying speech before the end of this year, because I believe that if I do what I fear, my fear will disappear. So I keep on practicing. This is my third presentation. After that, I'll be doing a lot of presentations for the entire speech so that I can be evaluated. And when I do the presentation before the Qualified Speakers Bureau, I'll have the confidence that I can deliver and pass their stringent evaluation. An eagle is tenacious. What do I mean by that? When there is a storm, other birds shy away from the storm because they're afraid to die. Eagles, no. Eagles are bold, daring. When there is a storm and the currents like this, the eagle flies above the storm. Above the storm and soar to greater heights, up to 10,000 feet. No other birds can do that. Fellow leaders, you are tenacious in your own right. You don't give up. You keep on going. Fly high and weather the storm. Fly high and get distinguished Toastmasters. Don't be afraid and do what you can to improve not just your communication, but your leadership skills. Eagles are really unlike humans. Eagle can rejuvenate, prolong their life for another 30 to 40 years. Are you aware of that? When an eagle reaches the age of 30, it bangs its beak in the rock, plucks out its talon and feathers, and goes into metamorphosis for 5 months. And the removed body parts, he regrows and gives an eagle additional 30 to 40 years. Humans retire before 70 or after 70. I'm retiring in April and I'll be almost 72 by the time, but an eagle can retire beyond 70 years old. You are full of life. You can add life to your remaining years. How? By learning new skills. Learning from lions, elephants, ants, dogs, eagle, and roadrunner. The last letter in the word leader is roadrunner. There is only one thing that's very important to learn from roadrunner. And you will never forget this. A roadrunner cannot stay long up there in the air, but it is fast on its feet. It can run 15 to 20 miles per hour. Roadrunner and entrepreneurs are like that. In this world of virtual business, a roadrunner entrepreneur doesn't have to have his own mind, his own creativity, his own innovativeness. He can link up and ally himself with experts and others who are knowledgeable in the world of business that he or she is engaged in. Those are the roadrunners in business. In Toastmasters, some of us become roadrunners. How do we do that? Before the deadline, before June 30, when the race is up to finish President's Distinguished, we have speakathon. And members visit different clubs to finish their manuals. You keep on speaking every day until you finish your manual. So you could be roadrunners. Fellow Toastmasters, fellow leaders, do you want to prolong your life? Do you want to enjoy the remaining years of your life as Toastmasters, as leaders? You can add more life to your remaining years by learning new skills, by being more dynamic leaders. 6 leaders, 6 animals offer you leadership skills. Clear messaging from lions, nurturing and long memory from elephants, teamwork, organization and planning from ants, loyalty and gratitude from dogs, keen vision from eagles, and speed to accomplish things from roadrunner. The choice is yours, fellow leaders. Mr. Toastmaster.